following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
You're gonna have to convince her to drop that team and come over to the right one.
I'm trying.
The Washington Riot.
Not the Ravens.
Oh yeah, that's the local one, isn't it?
Look, I'm trying, but there are complications.
I won't keep you much longer.
And thanks.
What are you doing?
Going to see baby.
She's suspended, so therefore not here.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, usually when they suspend her, they keep her here anyway, so
we just hang her from the ceiling for a week.
But I guess I'll just...
They've got a German harnessed to the wall.
No.
Release girlfriend or live out bondage fantasy.
So I guess I'll go see the nerds and find out she's not there.
Okay.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
You bastard!
I didn't mean to. Besides, it's not like it's natural light out there, it's just hall light.
Don't like.
I'm closing it. Is that better?
No. She is not being suspended.
Oh.
I think that her boyfriend would know where she is. Perhaps you are not as worthy as you might think. I tried calling her. Maybe each morning. Or at least sending a little message.
Maybe I will. Actually, advice.
Indeed.
Also, at some point, I'm going to want her assistance.
Certainly. We are here to serve.
Oh no, this is a little more personal. I want you to teach me how to fight with a sword.
I will be certainly able to try to do that. But I have never taught before.
Oh.
Let me see how it goes. I'm sure we both have plenty of time.
Who taught you?
Oh, wise masters, yes.
Thank you. You impressed me with your sword work. That's what you said.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he did.
He's not just a massive blowhard?
No, he's really good.
What do you mean, just a massive blowhard? I am hardly a hard blow of any kind.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I'll leave you to him, but thanks. I'll see you around. I would deliberately, as a show of respect, open the door only just wide enough for me to squeeze through and get back out. Well, I'm trying. Oh, shit. Strong, we're gonna need another tech there. No, I'm not kidding.
Another one's melted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need another Devon. Thank God there's just a factory that stamps them out. Okay, you two meet back up. You go out on patrol. It is an eventful day of you calling in for other people to handle crimes. Eventually nighttime happens. You go home, you go to bed.
Oh, hang on. What about all the radio scanning during that time?
No, not relevant.
Didn't come up?
Just stuff. No, it didn't come up.
Okay.
It's fine.
We didn't get any right up.
You turn it back in at the end of shift. You go home.
Okay.
You wake up the next day. You go to work. You go home.
I will call back each morning.
Okay, I suppose we should do
You don't have to necessarily play through it unless there's something major.
And then your garden dating app pings up.
This is probably the other date with Stephanie that she mentioned.
Nope, Kara. Now, let me get the...
Dating
that was random, quick hero style.
This is probably because I actually have that music and I drop it in now and then. Right! Okay, first of all, you need to roll evens or odds. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a D10 or a D6 for this. Okay, now you roll a D10. Hey! New Westbrook. Ooh! Expensive.
Why? It's just time for me to get money, I guess.
Roll a D6.
He's literally backing out of the act.
Be a part of a live audience of the Network 54 show. Seems like someone you guys helped out him on this day of work had a connection in Westbrook. Dipshit. Why else would it be here? They were the people, they own all the news. They're the news! Tonight,
Probably that guy I just
yeah, he was NCPD. That set you up for that.
Well, that depends on where you go. No, not really.
exactly as time.
By going second.
You start by going second.
Diamond Geezer. The Diamond Geezer Shining Diamond League Tour 2041 is set to begin. Don't miss a single show, peasant! Be a superstar and pledge your life to idolizing the greatest musician talent of our time. Diamond Geezer. Better than Roger. I like that last little bit. Just the little penny things he puts into all of his broadcasts.
I imagine that's supposed to be like, you're supposed to read it in Diamond Geezer's voice in your head.
I couldn't remember Diamond Geezer's voice on this.
It's like basically like Bellocs, isn't it?
Yes, Diamond Geezer's Diamond Tour.
Oh, that's right, with a little bit of Bowie in there, that's right.
Nomad Helicopter Explained. Atlanticide are regular visitors in Night City. The renowned pack are the world leaders in deep-sea rescue and salvage. Many sailors in trouble have experienced the rush of reassurance knowing that Atlanticide are coming. But recently, one of their rescue helicopters attacked and damaged the INS building in the Marina District. We asked why, to pack leader Theron. The building fired first. We have video proof. We do not simply sit and be shot at. We return fire. The impassive Adonis allowed casually. We were asked by the NCPD to assist them in taking officers to the building in question. We agreed that is all there is to it. We asked why a rescue-focused pack needed a heavily armed attack helicopter. Seawolf is not heavily armed. Not at all. He's intended for support and deployment. And often the people we are rescuing are not easy to reach. We might need to blow open access or fight off pirates. Seawolf is designed to do that. Of course, they've not always had the black and white vehicle. My daughter bought the old wreck and has been rebuilding it for years now. It finally came online. This sort of thing is normal. We are always building new equipment. This seems reasonable, but experts disagree. Howard Gottlieb Schweiss, aviation historian, had this to contribute. The Bell 222, that's the helicopter in question, isn't exactly ideal for a weapons platform or search and rescue. With its limited visibility, low top, end speed, and heavy frame. We brought this analysis to the vehicle's owner, Harmony, who said, "Really? Tell that virgin to touch a breast." Odd, and confrontational. Seawolf is more than up to the job, and I will take any opportunity to prove it.
Local cops heroes. It's going to be about council. No. 113th Precinct has been loaded with praise after a small group of officers solved the kidnapping of 3 top sportswomen. The officers, John Barrows, Vincent Straker, Minerva Lowell, and Babette Renard, used their own time to deduce the patterns of the villains and locate their hideout. They then enlisted the help of the Nomad Harmony and a controversial helicopter, see above, to stage a small assault on the hideout, the old Petrochem dam. The officers were met with stiff opposition, but were able to overcome it and rescue the woman. Why were they taken? No one in the NCPD is talking on the record. But one informant did tell us that the kidnapping was intended to force the NCPD netrunner Babette Renard to surrender herself, as she has a personal connection to the woman. But the exchange offer never had time to be made, as the NCPD acted so swiftly and decisively. The kidnapper was a wanted net criminal known as Killer Yoshikage, notorious and wanted in 3 countries. 4 if you count Mexico. We don't. During the conflict, Yoshikage fell into the dam's machinery and was lost in the debris and garbage below. Witnesses report that he collided with many things on the way down and his head clearly cracked at a very impossible angle. This has been cleared very, very dead. The money for this his expensive operation has been confirmed to have been stolen in a series of bank jobs pulled in Night City and other nearby cities in the Noosa. The officers, however, are not to receive any commendations according to their Captain Locke. I feel any commendation would be offset by the reprimands they erode, so no! They get no special treatment or punishment. It is apparent that the team broke several rules to pull off the operation. Former Captain Lisa Steele said, "Pardon me if I don't care that they broke some rules."
Candace Hardridge back to training. Sexy, flexy, hardbody Candace Hardridge is back with the Ravens, training hard. It's almost like she feels no side effects from her captivity. So we negotiated for some time during training to open up those wounds. Jesus. We asked her what happened, and she told us. I was taken, simple as that, whipped out of my apartment, they killed some guards, I feel bad about that. I basically spent my time locked in a cage with a dog bowl full of scop. Didn't touch it, probably drunk. They drew blood at one point. I thought about making a break for it, but didn't. After a little while, they moved us in a big rush. I later learned that it was because they were afraid of Vincent. That's Officer Straker and his partner, Officer Barrows, who were coming to get me, us, back. They hustled us down the elevator shaft and took us into the sewer. Oh, that's how they were getting around. Anyway, later on they knocked us out. When I came to, I was free and there was a chance to attack my enemies and escape. As it turned out, they put some kind of helmet on us, and those enemies, they were actually our rescuers. Oops. We asked if she felt traumatized. She said, no, I knew I'd be rescued. I just knew. She professes to have unshakable faith in the officers who rescued her.
Feels good, huh?
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong from this point on?
I immediately just pictured Alice Cole, crack, in 360 degrees. Velvet Hammer, free and mad. Velvet Hammer didn't talk much to us, but she did interrupt our media and take his microphone to say, "Hey, Candace Hardridge, everyone in the world wants you to take my role as Hero Bun. And I said I'd let you, but you won't even acknowledge it. That's not okay, you hear me? I always wanted to be Hero Bun. I idolized that character as a young woman. If you're going to take my dream from me, you better prove you can. So I challenge you, you hear? Keep that camera on me, you spineless turd. You better be listening, Hardridge. It's going to be you and I for the role. Woman to woman, anytime, any place. Future, past, or outer space. Oh yeah." Then she tossed the microphone aside and strode off. It looks like being kidnapped has only lit a fire in her. Fans, meanwhile, seem to be more divided than before. So many of them feel her spirited defense of the character embodies the soul of the character, which they claim is more important than the height. If it comes down to someone who has the look and the fire of Hero Bun, and all she's lacking is the height, that would be okay. Shaquille O'Neal was too tall to play Isom, but he did, and yet he was. Okay, bad example.
Lisa Steele will play in season opener. Embattled speed brawl hottie Lisa Steele has been confirmed for the opening lineup for the season opener against the Ravens. However, contract negotiations have not been resumed. The word is that management are waiting to see the result of the opening match. If the Chiefs win, her contract will be renewed. If not, not. We got time with Lisa during training and we asked her about her ordeal. Humiliating. They kept us in cages like dogs. I tried to get away once, but they had a lot of painful ordnance. We asked her about her rescuers and she brightened up. Yes, those officers really came through for us. I didn't think they'd be able to save us, not because they wouldn't want to, but because those kidnappers kept talking about how they were getting info on the NCPD's efforts. We asked her about her relationship with one of those officers. Oh yes, Minerva is my teammate's daughter after all, she said coyly.
We had this block of just the kidnap victims, and now we got Roger St. Bergsend alive. Brett Rutledge and Roger St. Bergsend of Roger and the Solos is resurfaced after being declared dead. The controversial guitar player was part of a violent altercation and is believed to have died in it, but instead he popped up at Red Dirt to play for a local band, Fucking Hot Tar. Roger's playstyle is reported to have not diminished much, but did not go over well with locals. He is reported he was chased out of the building and has gone into hiding.
Perfect. I wanted to get some of Roger's music, but with him just dying, it would all have shot up in price. So I had to wait until it was revealed he was alive.
Looks like Kim fantasized.
Traitor dead. Our deeds follow us through the span of our lives, a chain stretching out behind us as we forge link by link. For some of us, those chains weigh heavy, slowing us and pulling us down with the weight of our actions.
It is important to know Marley was dead from the beginning.
So it seems it was with Angus Pendleton, accused of betraying Precinct 113, of giving over information to the criminal elements which led to death, theft, and mayhem. Angus met his end by his own hand in Night City Prison's Tartarus ward. Pendleton, a suicide risk, was under constant guard and had a camera in his cell. Despite many saying that this tragic figure deserved death for his alleged actions, it may be misfortune which allowed him to die. Cruel fate, it seems, had caused the cameras to shut down across the block, a consequence of the damage done during the recent prison break. The cameras went offline for a period of 20 minutes, which happened to coincide with his time of death. The guard stationed outside the cell had to go to the bathroom, and that, it seems, is when he chose to kill himself. Pendleton was found later that morning by a guard unconscious in his cell with strangulation marks around his neck. He was taken to the prison clinic, but declared dead on arrival. The official report stated that Officer Angus Pendleton, the man accused of betraying the NCPD, died by hanging suicide at 2:43 a.m. There will be no official funeral, although he had yet to go to trial. Many members of the online community have noted the convenience of Pendleton's death, rumours flying around beforehand about his links to Councilman Clington and his involvement in drug and sex trafficking. Allegations which all came to light after his arrest last week. There have been those who whisper that Angus Pendleton had been holding dark secrets close to his heart, secrets which could undo many a power broker. But those secrets, if they existed, have gone now, passing away with their keeper, allegedly a dangerous man who might say has met his just end, who some might say. Nicola.
Nicola.
Taste the love.
Japanese cops impressive body of work. Exchange Officer Yurei has an undeniable record and unquestioned skills, but what might surprise Night City residents is her smoking hot body. Why would that surprise? Tall, leggy, super fit and busty. We caught her on the late afternoon run and asked the secret to her dynamite body. My body manufactured by Arasaka. Please forgive, but I may not discuss any detail of proprietary hardware. She then ran off, bouncing pleasantly. We asked, and we again blessed the man who invented gym shorts for women. Jeff Spandex, we think.
I'm Jeff Spandex, and this is my skybox. Why? Don't know!
Get them.
Minion, lift up my arm.
Yeah.
Get
But
them!
they like snap them with Spandex.
So Pendleton's dead, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it was suicide.
Yeah, funny that.
He knew something, and somebody knew he knew something. I wanted him to not know things. Especially with him going to trial.
I can't say I'm too upset.
No, but do you think we should look into who did this? Whoever did this is hiding something.
It was done at the prison. We didn't have any power there.
No, it's too far away from Grayskull.
Unless something comes across our path, I think we're just going to have to let that one lie.
Yeah.
Do you really want to get involved in another big conspiracy so soon?
Kind of.
It didn't
Makes
pay
me feel
well.
like a big important man.
Like, we keep saving the precinct and other things.
Yeah, well, hopefully we won't have to do that so much.
You don't
I
like
could use
making a difference?
Well, let's just say it could wait till after the speed roll.
No,
Don't
we
wanna
know
miss it.
something's going to go down there.
Well, we already do know that, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to
Anyway, so eventually, during the week, you head up to Lieutenant Strong's office and knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Come in." You both go in.
Mm-hmm.
And Vince is like, "So, we're going on a date to M54.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like. So, do you get the dating app thing?
Yes. You're really going to make me do this?
I'm not going to make you do it, but you know the fines. Come on, we can just talk and just be colleagues outside of work for once.
Well, let's go then.
Wait, now?
Now is the time.
Oh, damn, this is two. Okay, well, see you later, John. I mean, I'm sure you'll be stalking us, but
well, at least as far as I can get in. I'm sure you'll take care of my partner if anything happens, right?
I think this might be the one situation where he doesn't get involved in some bizarre escapade.
Well, just in case, keep an eye on him. I think he's good for me.
There is a habit of things happening on our dates.
Well, I'll let you two lovebirds go on ahead. Sorry, Lieutenant. Couldn't resist.
There's no time in any serious professional's life for romance.
I don't know. Romance gives you something to fight for.
I have something to fight for. The Uniform Code of Civil Justice.
Admirable.
And John thinks to himself, and boring.
I heard that.
Huh?
She heard you thinking something to yourself. Damn, she's good.
Oh, right, psychics.
I suppose we'll go on my date with Kara.
Off you go on the bus to New Westbrook. There it is, the N54 building. Magnificent, austere, serious. Who knows what kind of crime is about to happen here?
It'll be fine.
Well, you join the queue, you've got your ticket, you head on in, and you have a very ordinary time. You're just watching a news, like those shows like in Cyberpunk they had like Ziggy Q or the Cybernetics show. There's like one of those. So let's roll a d6 to determine which of the shows it will be.
I guess the line is about as far as I can get, and I'm
Yes.
just hanging around
Wow.
outside.
Might as well get those ones out of the way on something like that.
Okay, I think the least awesome of these shows, that being the one,
Yeah.
you know, the least awesome of these shows would be cooking one, cooking with kibble, or the talk show with local nobodies. The cooking one, I think.
It's a
Cooking with kibble. It's boring.
Well, yeah, when the host is a bowl of kibble that just sits there.
Meanwhile, Barrows, standing outside, rolls a perception check.
Barrows double checks he is indeed on Barrows' page because he has been jumping around a little bit recently.
Why would that be?
And he gets a 20.
Damn you.
Someone fail at trying not to be seen.
You see a familiar face.
Oh.
Yeah. Right, you see him bring out some eddies and just like you tap on the clipboard and just like drop the eddies onto it. Like, you think you hear him say something like, "No, I think you'll find I am on the list, just right there."
Who's this guy?
Concentration check for memory.
Ah, so he's familiar, but there's a chance you might not be able to place him.
Well, you were the one who was actually fighting him mainly.
16?
That's one over what I wanted. Whew. This is one of those Iron Sights guys from the ammo bust you did.
Oh.
It's Geordie Eddings. He was fighting you mainly.
Now that you said
Okay.
9, yeah.
And he's heading into the same building that your partner just went.
I'm gonna follow him in.
Okay,
when
you get stopped. Hold
Yeah.
it.
Of course. You have a list?
Now that's an interesting and highly suspicious question.
Because I think you'll find I'm on it, and I'll have to make the roll to know how much to hand over, but I'm also gonna have
That would
my
be a
badge.
bribery check.
I'm also gonna hand my badge over with the money. The neat thing about the bribery check is he can just force me to overpay if I fuck it up. I believe this is a skill I took some in. And, there it is. No, I took none in. I get a 7.
Okay, so you think the appropriate amount to hand over for this is going to be 100 eddies.
But okay. It is also kind of an important thing. So 100 eddies and flash the badge.
Mm-hmm. Well,
My thanks. Keep doing a good job.
so unarmed John Barrow's head's on inside.
Do I have to be unarmed? They didn't
Well,
take
you
my
can't.
weapon.
Well, you're not on beat, so you wouldn't be walking around with all of your loadout, would you?
Yes. Things always happen off the beat.
Well, like Vincent's always going.
Okay. So he's going to let you walk in with 2 shotguns, you think?
Well, that's why I flashed the badge.
No, I don't think so. Somehow, I think
We're going to have to give him at least
said
the shotguns.
I think you'll have to hand over the shoulder arms at least.
Look after these.
Well, of course.
I'll come back for them.
Sure you will, pal.
I wish I had a little tracking device to put on.
Well, you don't. Moving on.
I'm going to try and
Suddenly,
follow
in the middle of cooking with kibble, a guy bursts in. Just like bang!
Onto the stage.
Oh, right into the audience, and pointing the gun right at your lieutenant. And he's like, "Don't even think about it, cop, or I'm gonna blow your chick away."
I'm making a stealth check. Just for whenever it comes up. Get a 13.
I'm not going to try anything. What do you want?
Revenge. Take out your guns and put them on the floor. Cop, or I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna blow this pretty little thing away.
Whatever you say.
Strog's just like, don't do it, Vince. No.
Sorry. I'm going to put down my my pistol, my non-very heavy pistol, and the security bouncer.
That's a glove.
Oh, it's listed as handgun.
Yeah, because they've got 2 separate things. It's the Iron Man glove with a baton in the back.
Oh, okay.
I believe they actually are sort of concealed. Semi.
And I'll put down the truncheon, but
Probably unless you deploy
I'm
the
deliberately keeping the very heavy pistol still on and hoping that that's enough to...
Now kick him over here.
Okay.
Everyone
I'll do
else is panicking.
This is perfect. I can use them.
Everybody
to
stay
approach.
calm. I'll give him what he wants and no one will get hurt. I'll say to the general people. I'll kick the guns over to him.
Just step over them. Get a bit closer. Put the gun up against her head. Okay, now. Take off the armor jack.
Yeah, we'll start taking off the armor jack.
So this is a lengthy and laborious process, especially when you're moving as deliberately slow as...
I was actually going to say I'm going to take my time and make it look like I'm having trouble with a certain catch or something.
So I've been sneaking up to this guy, hopefully.
I guess I need some kind of... Oh, you haven't asked for anything there.
Oh, I kind of haven't, have I?
Okay.
Acting check!
Yeah, I was...
CV12!
16.
Can't argue with that.
I rolled a 9, so it's good. Goes off cool, which
Let's see,
helps.
it is perception to see through your stealth.
And
I got a 17.
can I prepare an action too?
Maybe. What is it?
It's that if he turns away at any point, to just whip out the very heavy pistol and shoot him.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You might be in that bit where your arms are pinned in the armor jack. Who knows? What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to sneak up on this guy.
You don't know you failed.
So I'm going to keep trying to do that until I get within grabby range. And at which point I will be...
He pulls back the hammer on his gun. He's like, "Nice try, Spider Cop." Come around to the side with retard here,
I'll move around.
Hey.
or I'm gonna blow this pretty little waif's face all over the seats.
I'll walk around.
Weapons down. You know the drill, stupid shit. You stupid mustache pillock with your dumb hat. Arm, take your armor jack. Kick the weapon away. What did you put down?
It was my sidearm.
You don't have anything else.
The
so
heavy pistol. Yeah. I mean, I have a door cracker, but I don't think I have the 16 turns to set it up.
You guys are gonna pay. Now I want all your eddies. Just transfer them on over. Both of you.
No.
Well, finish taking your armor jack off first, you stupid four-armed gimp.
I will do this. I will start taking it off.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having trouble with mine. Oh, I almost feel like I want to make another acting check.
Whoa, really? Lieutenant Strong doesn't have a single piece of cyberware.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is she an Inquisitor spy?
She's just that good.
She's about to be just that dead.
Oh. Was that all you want, Eddies? That's your revenge?
Well, just your bit of what we took. Thieves. You thieves, you stupid thieves. Just trying to find everyone who's on the combat to put into the... There you are.
I have an idea, but it might not be fantastic. If we can, if I can motion to Strong to, on a count of, say, 3 with my finger or something to, try to move out of the way, at the same time as I'm doing the credit transfer, either when he checks that the eddies have gone through, which might give us a brief extra moment, or I could, get the agent to, start strobing and try to blind him with it. And then you might be able to rush him.
I mean, I've actually got a gun on me still, so I can deliberately shoot him.
But you might not kill him in one shot, is always the problem.
Let's roll initiative. Do you want digital or you?
I'll take me. I got a 15.
I'll take digital.
Okay, Vince, you got a 1.
I always choose the wrong option. Whereas if I rolled, I would have got 10. Still better than 1, I guess. Must have been 1 into something.
Blam.
Blam?
Blam.
Who blammed?
Well, that's a hit.
It wouldn't be one of us, or we'd have rolled the blame.
Well, as long as it's not him into the back of the lieutenant's head.
It is.
Not really.
Yep.
If he went first,
And that's 12 damage, so that's...
24 damage.
Well, you're presuming it's unarmored.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
She's wearing her hat.
Oh well, if he's already
Fellow
shot her,
armored hat user.
we were complying, and he's already shot her in the head. So
Well, we're
like
just
he's-
gonna-
Next is John Barrows.
I'm gonna rush him. And I'm gonna try and grab him up. Get 17.
Well, you've got him. Hey! No!
It's not how this works, creep.
Strong. John, you idiot! She's like back rolling away down the aisle, bringing up a grenade launcher.
Oh.
And then being like,
Well, no, she can keep because I could just now let go of the grab and move away. Still have movement.
Have people actually fled? Have we
Oh,
actually
yeah.
clear?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, seeing that, okay, I'll let him go and I'll.
It's too late now. She's wasted her action. Strax!
So we might get him alive.
You grabbed him, isn't it? Or
Yes. You can still shoot
I think
him.
I'm going to still shoot him.
Does he have the ability to dodge? Well, no, he doesn't.
Probably. Oh, you can.
You can. He just has a -2.
No, he can't. He can't
He
dodge
just
bullets.
can't
Oh,
dodge.
if he could, I should say. He can still do it while he's grabbed.
Moving on.
Attack 17.
The Shiva Power Saber would actually be really handy here. 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 Here.